Good morning, Trojans. Today is Friday, April 20th, and it is a B-Day.
Your quote of the day today is from Helen Keller. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence.
We'll have sports coming up in a little bit. Hey, Renaissance Club members, there will be no meeting after school today. Meetings will continue next Friday.
Students and teachers, listen up. Earth Day is coming up fast, and the PHS Environmental Club has fun ways for you to get involved and raise awareness. The first event the club is putting on is the Bicycle Blender. Solar-powered ingredients plus pedal-powered blender equals delicious free smoothie. Come and support our environmental club, learn about how our commute habits can help improve our communities, and have some fun while doing it. And bike-powered smoothies, need we say more? Come out to the Bicycle Blender on Monday at lunch in the Quad. That's this Monday, the 23rd, at lunch in the Quad.
Students, next week we will have a Spirit Week. Monday is Country versus Country Club. Tuesday is Soccer Mom versus Football Dad. Wednesday is All Out Purple. Thursday is College Day, and Friday is Class Colors. Get spirited.
And remember that today you can head down to the Powder Puff football games.
A week from today.
Yeah. Remember that a week from today, you can head to the Powder Puff football games on the football field at 6 p.m. is freshmen versus sophomores, and 7:30 is juniors versus seniors. Be sure to come to watch the competition for the Class Cup. Sorry for the miscommunication, and wear your class colors to the game.
There will be a blood drive on Friday, April 27th from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon in the library. If you're interested, please email Zach Clark at zclark19@petk12.org or Aidan Eustace at aeustace18@petk12.org for more details.
Now we have another teacher feature on the one, the only, Jonathan Victor Knox. You may know him as your drama teacher, your English teacher, your director, or maybe just as that guy who advises a little something called Trojan Live. Even if you haven't had him as a teacher, you've probably heard about him since he is so active here at Petaluma High School. Mr. Knox began his career as a teacher at Petaluma High in January of 1999. Since then, he has taught a variety of classes such as English as a second language, senior year English, and many classes in the Visual and Performing Arts department. He admits that he loves working at Petaluma High School because our campus is inclusive and friendly for the most part. When asked what his favorite memory while working at Petaluma High School was, Mr. Knox proudly stated that he will never forget when the Drama Club won their first gold medal at the Linnea Theater Festival. He was happy to celebrate the fact that his students had accomplished so much with the skills they had gained in his classroom. Mr. Knox is a very influential teacher because he has developed empathy for each individual student. Students today have so much coming at them, he admits. It's important that we are sensitive to all possible issues they may be dealing with. Mr. Knox is an exemplary role model here at PHS, and we are so lucky to have him. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and answering questions for us, Mr. Knox.
The Trojan Tribune will be releasing another issue today. If you have an off period 6, you can pick up a copy in A2 editorial. This issue contains a phobia page, Earth Day, and so much more. So be sure to give it a read.
Before we leave you today, we have a tip from Savage tipster Gavin Newell.
Hey guys, welcome back to the day. Big Gavin here. Now, if I'm like most of you, I like snacks, and you like snacks. Snacks keep me a big boy. Now let's take a quick move over to Gavin's snack map where we can peep out the cheapest eats around town. Over here, we have downtown Petaluma, home to 4th and C. Now in downtown Petaluma, you can get the 4th and C $6 special, which is pulled pork sandwich, coleslaw, fries, and a drink for just $6. Now that's amazing. Let's move on to our next location. Over near the In-N-Out on the east side, and the kind of industrial, little bit sketch part of Petaluma, we have the Chevron gas station. You're like, Gavin, why are you talking about a Chevron gas station? Well, this Chevron gas station offers a double scoop of ice cream for $1.50. Let's move on over to our final location, South City Market. South City Market is a wonderful little market right next to the bowling alley. It's like a 7-Eleven, but with double the nice little atmosphere, double the nice little neat things. You can buy anything you need at the South City Market. Speaking of the South City Market, it's right next to the bowling alley. Bowling alley is some of the best fries in Petaluma, but it's really overpriced. So if you're in the mood for cheap eats, do not attend the bowling alley. Understand? Thank you. That was your tip of the day. Get snacking.
Thank you, Gavin. It was a very busy day in the world of sports yesterday, so we're going to tell you all about it. Certainly the highlight was last night. Our varsity boys lacrosse team was facing rival Casa in the battle for the paddle and the NBL title. Let's check out the highlights. It was a thrilling atmosphere. Let's get the highlights. It was a thrilling atmosphere. There we go. At beautiful Ellison Field as the Trojans clinched the NBL title for the first time since 2015. Well, the Trojans had a slow start. Isaiah Blomgren was the spark for the Trojans, and Ian Lynch had a monster game for the Trojans, scoring goals whenever the Trojans needed it as they went on a 5-0 run in the second quarter. That was the key. Goalkeeper Zach Shear was big. Here was the highlight, though, of the game.
The dangerous run forward. He's got to make sure to get it across in time, and they turn it over. He's at a goal. It's scored! Spectacular stop from long range. Austin Frank, the revenge, that is it. The final whistle. Celebrate. Petaluma boys lacrosse are champions.
Paddle returns to Petaluma. Final score, Casa 9, Petaluma 14.
The storming of the field. What a thriller. The Trojans have a 9-game winning streak. They win the battle for the paddle for the first time in 4 years over Casa Grande, getting the season sweep, and he had Austin Frank with that spectacular goal. Before that, the team can finish NBL undefeated if they win on senior night on Tuesday against Cardinal Newman. Unfortunately, there was not as good news for the varsity girls lacrosse team last night as they fell 12-9 to a good Casa team. Liz Monca did help the Trojans stay in the game throughout with a hat trick. However, it has been a very strong season for the Trojans. On Tuesday night, they defeated Rancho in their senior night, and after the game, we talked with one of those seniors that was honored, Whitney Royal.
After your senior night, what did this night mean for you, walking out with your family and getting to play one final game at Ellison Field?
It meant a lot. Glad we could come out on top.
And you had 2 goals tonight, were a big part of the victory. How were you able to channel your energy and help lead the team?
I just got really pumped up, and after halftime, I just felt like we had to carry it through.
And speaking of halftime, it was a close battle in the first half, but you guys really had a barrage of goals in the second half to pull away from Rancho. How are you guys able to do that?
I think I have to owe it all to Nicole Costa for her dance moves and also for us just getting pumped up.
13 seniors, you guys came here. First year lacrosse was an official program at Petaluma High. What legacy do you think you guys leave?
I hope that we can just leave the program up and running, and everyone, like our freshmen coming in, they really are going to help us keep it up next year.
Unfortunately, both JV teams lost to Casa last night. Yesterday, the varsity boys golf team was shocked by El Molino up at North Woods at Forestville, falling in a heartbreaker by just 3 points. Charlie Winter and Shannon Stoll led the Trojans, but they are now tied for the Lions in first place in SCL. Both swim teams also lost yesterday at Sonoma as the boys team's title hopes dissipated in their first league loss in the Trojans' final league meet of the season. Anna Larson did have the highlight for the Trojans, remaining undefeated on the season. The softball team crushed lowly Healdsburg yesterday, but today faces powerhouse Rancho Cotati up at M Park in Roner Park at 7. Trojan Live will have coverage of one of the biggest Sonoma County softball games of the year on our YouTube channel. Meanwhile, the varsity baseball team hosts Pioneer today, with the winner going to first place alone in SCL. We will be live streaming this game at 4 o'clock, so don't miss this huge SCL title deciding game. Finally, the track team will be heading up to Montgomery tomorrow for the Viking Invitational. That's all for sports, but now we have some more announcements. Remember, students, PHS will be holding a voting drive today. If you are 16 years or older, you can pre-register or register to vote. I'd highly advise that. Indivisible Petaluma will have tables during lunch, 5th period, and tutorial. So if you're 16 or older, make sure you come out and get registered. That's all for today. Tune in on Monday, but don't miss our live stream tonight, and make it a great weekend.
No, enjoy your weekend.